guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Vagisha Mishra. I review and decode beauty pageants at my channel. So if you're watching me for the first time and you don't want to miss out on any pageant story or updates, please go ahead and subscribe so you'll be the first to get notified whenever a video goes live at my channel. So many of you commented on my previous YouTube videos asking me to come up with a video telling you more about the pageants for married women in India. So here I am because there is a very lack of information when it comes to the pageants for married women. So I want to talk about it, and I will be talking about two primary pageants for married women in India. And the first one is Mrs. India Inc. and the second one is Mrs. India Worldwide. So let's begin. Without further ado, let's get started. Now let's first talk about Mrs. India Inc. pageant, and I think it is one of the most reliable and trustworthy pageants in India for married women because it sends the representative to Mrs. World pageant. Now the current title holder of Mrs. World pageant is Caroline Jury from Sri Lanka. So anyone who wins the title of Mrs. India Inc. will go on to compete in the next edition for Mrs. World. And now the registration for 2021 are open on their website. The founder and chairperson of Mrs. India Inc. is Mohini Sharma, and she is responsible for the brand operations and the functionality of the pageant. Now, if you are to compete for Mrs. India Inc. pageant, they have two categories in them. First is Mrs. India Beyond Perfection, where women aged from 18 to 40 can participate, and the second category is the Classic Mrs. India, where the women from 40 to 60 years can participate. Now there is no height criteria here, and also you can either be widowed, you can be divorced, or you can be married. Any of the three women who have been married or divorced or separated or widowed, they can participate for Mrs. India Inc. pageant. Now it's interesting to know that they also have a certain fee structure for registration. Now they haven't disclosed the registration fees on their website, but they have said that each of the levels for selection requires some amount of registration fees. So I'm sure that you can contact them over any social media handle or even through their website or email, which has been given on their website. Also, the winners and runners up for Mrs. India Inc. have 2 years of contract, meaning they cannot start their own pageant, they cannot participate in any pageant, or they cannot be a part of any other pageant as an expert or as a partner if they want to do that after their reign ends. So they are under the contract for 2 years, and even if they go on to share or do any work which is outside their regime of Mrs. India Inc., they can take the permission of the chairperson, and it's up to them whether to approve or decline that. Now also it happens in a zonal pattern, just like Femina Miss India for unmarried women has 4 zonal competitions. In Mrs. India Inc., they also have North, South, East and West zone along with the Central zone. So this is the 5 zone. The interesting thing about Mrs. India Inc. is that they have web auditions, they have web registration. So all the screening process which takes place at the initial level, that happens through online procedure, and it saves a lot of time and money to travel and invest your energy. If you go and have a look at their sponsors, they have very renowned sponsors sponsoring the Mrs. India Inc. pageant. And if you talk about the team and the jury members, they themselves are very renowned and reputed. So they have Soha Ali Khan and Vivek Oberoi as the jury members, and along with them they have the most renowned runway experts from the pageant industry of India, and they are none other than Alicia and Anjali Raut from the Coco Burry Grooming Institute. So along with the Coco Burry mentors Alicia and Anjali, they also have a life coach, Dr. Shivangi Malatia, with Urmila Barua as the fitness coach and Audrey D'Souza as the grooming expert. So looking at the team, it looks like they have a very renowned and reputed team members for the grooming of the candidates, and I think this makes the pageant even more credible and worthy of participating. Now let's talk about the Mrs. India Worldwide pageant. Now the only loophole which I find in Mrs. India Worldwide pageant, if you are very keen on representing India internationally, with Mrs. India Worldwide you will not be competing with other countries, but you will be competing with the ladies who have been living in other countries and who have the Indian citizenship. So Mrs. India Worldwide basically is a competition between all the Indian women who are living in different countries, and they come together and they participate in a pageant. So Mrs. India Worldwide is also a very renowned and old pageant. This is their 11th edition, which they are going to organize in 2021, and they have very reputed associates like Hema Malini and Aditi Govatrikar, who was a former Mrs. World 2001 title holder. Now Mrs. India Worldwide also has a registration fees for 3,500 rupees, and their registration for this year is also open. It's owned by Sri Sai Entertainment, and one can definitely go there at the pageant without any doubt. So I think, in my opinion, these two pageants for married women are the most reputed and reliable pageants in India, and they give you a very good platform to showcase your talents and your personality, because there are very few pageants for married women in India. So that was all for today's video. Do let me know in the comment section if you want to see anything specific on my channel, and I'll be very happy to come up with that. So that's all for this video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys soon with the next one.